Hi, you guys. So, I'm bringing another video today, of course. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but the murder trial for Ahmaud Arbery, the three men that murdered him, uh, has it is in the hands of the jury at this point. So the jury is in deliberation. Um, so I guess let's talk. So today was a lot better than yesterday. Um, of course, the defense was not putting on a case, so we didn't have to hear too much offensive language, disrespectful language that was heard yesterday, and every damn day since last Friday is every damn day that court has been open. It's been some racism in each day. So today was a lot more calmer. The defense did object so many different times to very stupid things, and also they are now being well known for asking for a mistrial in everything that they do. So, of course, a motion for mistrial was put up, and of course it was denied by the judge. I absolutely like this judge a lot. um and I think he is like a Republican judge. But the reason why I like him is that because he just seems very fair. It's like we're gonna give both sides a chance to argue their case, and he's freely and fairly allowing the prosecution to argue their case, as well as the defense to argue their case. So that's one thing I can appreciate about the judge. He's nothing like the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Like, the Kyle Rittenhouse case judge was just, he was just ridiculous. You could just tell that he wanted Kyle to get off. He, yeah, it was, yeah. So this judge I really appreciate. Um, the only thing that I wish that the prosecution would have done, and I didn't hear that, I didn't hear them do this in their opening as well as their closing, but apparently, so Ahmaud Arbery had been followed for like 5 minutes. So you've been going around this neighborhood and you've been followed for like a good 5 minutes. And I feel like she should have brought the whole courtroom to silence, or yeah, the whole courtroom to silence for 5 minutes. And then maybe she could have done like some narration. I'm running here. He's running here. We had to turn back here. It's only been a minute. Like, I feel like she should have really dug into that 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is a long time for just, again, someone to be chasing you with their cars, with their trucks, and a gun. Like, that's a very long time. So I feel like it would have been more impactful if she would have did that. But I mean, that's okay. I still feel like she did put up a really her closing statement was really good, and it was to the point. It showed that all of them did have some part in the murder, that they could have made different decisions that day. They could have made a decision not to even follow Ahmaud, but unfortunately they didn't make that decision. But that is one of the decisions that they could have made, to just let him run down the street, call the police, never leave your porch, just so many. So I wasn't too nervous about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, because I kind of knew how that was going to go. And let me take it back. I was kind of nervous. like I'm nervous about this trial a little bit. Only because in that trial, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, I wanted to see, does a white liberal's life matter? And if a conservative comes and kills you, I believe now that if you're a white liberal, your life does not matter. That person can get off with murder just as long as they have a strong foundation behind them, like Kyle Rittenhouse did. Yeah, so that was the thing that I took from that, and that I started to be um, worried about, because you know, liberals of all races, you know, you should be able to come to the defense of a human being, period. It shouldn't be that how can I say this? Uh, it shouldn't be that you just, I guess, stick with your own kind. So, it was when I went to a protest, a George Floyd protest. It was very peaceful, and it was people that was there of all races, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, Native American, just people there of all races that were just very supportive. So it's very concerning to me. But I really can't, again, I guess I really can't be too surprised, because if you think back to the civil rights era, I don't know if y'all remember. I can't think of the woman's name, but the young mother that was killed, she was volunteering um, and bringing, I believe it was foods and things like that, to a march, like a march that they had. And she was with two, I believe she was with two young men, and they killed all of them. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, because it's happened before. But I'm very nervous about this trial, because, like I said, the inside of me, I really want to believe that, people are good hearted, and that, justice will prevail. But again, it's Georgia. And I can't say anything. I live in Texas. So that's, the South. So I don't know how the jury mindset it is. I don't know if they are involved enough to see this for exactly what it is, without inserting, well, I need to help protect this white man, because the majority of the jury is white. And again, I don't have anything against white folks standing up for white folks. I don't have anything for black folks standing up for black folks when they are doing the right thing. Don't stand up for your people if your people is doing the wrong thing. So I don't know how the jury is going to um, feel. So I guess that's what makes me nervous. But I mean, I guess they're deliberating right now. I'm sure it's going to last over a few days. Maybe, I'm sure they'll probably be done before Thanksgiving, I would say. Yeah, this is just, it's very hard. And y'all just pray for the families. Like Ahmaud Arbery's mom and dad, like, pray for them, their family. Pray for Kyle Rittenhouse and even his little irresponsible mama, because she and he need help from Jesus desperately. Um, Pray for the victims for Kyle Rittenhouse. Pray for their families, because they're suffering, and pray for the men that actually killed Ahmaud, because in some ways, like, I'm very kind-hearted, so I look at them and I feel bad. I feel bad that you did something that's impacting your life so much that you now have to go to jail. Like, you have to go to jail. And I'm not the type of person that could ever go to jail. Like, I'm a free spirit and I need to be free. But it's all around sad. And I'm going to say this again, and I don't really care how people feel. Um, all of this was because people didn't know how to use their gun, or they was very trigger happy with their guns, um, or they just picked up a gun to continue violence. Um, I feel like if all these men would have just fight with their fists, then you could just live to fight another day. But because all these men were weak, you had to use a mechanical weapon in order to solve your problems. So hopefully, well, I'm sure it's not going to open up a wider conversation about gun violence because no one cares if kids get killed in school. But I mean, for me personally, it really opened my eyes. Um, and I don't have a desire to have a gun, touch a gun, be around a gun. I don't. It's I'm too much of a peaceful person for it. I don't need it. So um yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm sure my next little video will probably be about the verdict. And y'all, let's just pray. God's will be done, regardless of whatever. His will be done. So, peace, y'all. Y'all know this is with love. Bye.